Okay, let's do a quick recap. Yesterday we had just seen the introduction about the Oracle database introduction. So we need to discuss something about really big about the Oracle topic. So we got to know what is data, we got to know what is information, we got to know what is a database, we also got to know what is database management system, and SQL. SQL is just a language which can be used to talk to any relational databases. Okay, so the databases, they don't understand any other language apart from SQL. So, and we have also seen that the application gets divided into three layers, right? One is front end layer, second one is back end layer, and the third one is database layer, right? And what exactly the Oracle? So we are learning Oracle. What are the advantages that we are going to get by using Oracle that we are going to see today? What are the advantages that we are going to get by using the Oracle database, and what are the opportunities, and uh, what are the syllabus, and how many syllabus layers are there? That things we will cover today. So, and also I have given you that by learning Oracle, there are many opportunities outside, especially in these platforms. So you have can it will be an added advantage if you are a Power BI programmer or a data analyst or a data science or data engineering, or if you are dealing with Azure data, right? And I think common examples that we have taken. Today we will continue from here. Okay, today I want you to understand the very basics of RDBMS. So when I say very basics of RDBMS, let me keep it like today is class 2, isn't it? Class 2, 3rd December, I'm sorry, 3rd January 2025. Okay, now today we are going to understand actually what is Oracle. What is Oracle? When you get this question in the interview room, actually no one is going to ask you what is Oracle when you are keeping the Oracle in the resume. So usually you will come across everyone, they always come across this word. It is one of the RDBMS product. One of the RDBMS product. RDBMS product, or it is one of the RDBMS software, or it is one of the RDBMS tool. Software or RDBMS. Okay, so this is the typical answer that you would see very often. RDBMS. What is this RDBMS? Why it is called as RDBMS? Okay, we will try to understand that. And since you are learning Oracle, Oracle was fortunately invented by or introduced by the Oracle Corporation. Oracle was introduced by whom? By Oracle Corporation itself. Okay, so in 1979, you do not have to remember all these things. Corporation. Right? Now we have to completely understand what does it really mean to say when something is RDBMS product. So this understanding is highly imperative. This understanding RDBMS. To understand this, yesterday I was telling you about data, right? So when I ask you about what is data, what is data, what is data, right? So we were able to understand. If you write any piece of information, for example, okay, for me, I'm writing a piece of information like Balaji. Balaji. It is a data. Let us talk. It is a data. Balaji is a raw data. You cannot even tell whether this is the person's name, or it is a temple's name, or it is the god's name, or it is the hotel name. You cannot even give that specification. Okay, let me take another name, Ganesh. Okay, even if you just see Ganesh, you cannot say whether it's a person name or student name or employee name or Lord Ganesh name or a temple name. Okay, there are many possibilities. So raw data, when you place raw data, you cannot even interpret what kind of data is it. Let us say if I take to the again, the perspective is like you cannot even guess what kind of meaning it is actually giving, right? So this is called as data. So I can say that, okay, I'm not repeating it. We are trying to understand RDBMS. Focus here, okay? When I say data, okay, I can simply conclude it like what is it is a raw fact without any meaningful message. Data is a raw fact without any meaning. It is a fact, but there is no meaning, without any meaning. So everything is a raw fact. Whatever you give, whatever you place in a notepad or in in the notebook, whatever you write, it becomes a raw fact until and unless you do what? You are giving some specifications. Examples. Okay, you can write you can write any characters. You can write any characters. Characters you have. You can write any sequence of numbers you have. You can write any sequence. You can write any sequence of words. Etc. Now you observe one thing. I want to ensure that this raw fact is becoming more meaningful. So the moment I give this to you, you would say, sir, I don't know what is Balaji, I don't know what is Ganesh, I don't know what is Sudhir. It could be the person name or it could be the hotel's name or restaurant's name. I'm not sure about this. Right? And again, the moment I place something like, okay, on top of it, if I'm trying to place a student's name, the moment I do this, now it is becoming more meaningful. Yes or no? Now you can say, okay, all this raw data is giving the meaningful name especially because of this particular word. Right? Everything is become meaningful now. Everything is becoming more meaningful now, more interesting now. Okay, so this is what the information is. Okay? What is information? When you have a raw data and if you're able to process that raw data in the structured format or in an organized fashion, okay, please be informed that when you are formatting the raw data to give the meaningful message, it is called as information. Right? Previously, so if you don't have this, okay, everything is a raw data. Okay, how you are converting this raw data into the meaningful information? Just by giving a meaningful name on top of it. Okay, student's name. Okay, student's name. So what I can do, I can even add more information. So this is one part of information. If I want to give more information to Balaji, if I want to add more information to Ganesh, if I want to add more information to Sudhir, I can do that in the form of what? In the form of tables. So what do I really mean? So now we are talking about database. We are talking about what? Database. Or let us talk about what? We know what is data. We know what is information. Now let's talk about database. Okay. Now I want to take this information. Okay, one set of information we have. If you want to add more information to Balaji, I can add. How I can add? I can add another column name like age. Okay, I can add another column name like age. And if I do what? If I give something like 25, okay, now by looking at this, we are capable enough to understand, okay, this is Balaji, this is a person, this is the age of that person. And if I make 22 Ganesh, okay, this is Ganesh, the age of the Ganesh is 20. And if I give 18 to Sudhir, okay, this is Sudhir and the age of Sudhir is 18. Right? So if you see that this is in the form of a tabular form. Okay? I can say that if there are rows, I can divide this into rows and columns. Okay? Each and every column. When I talk about column, this is the column. When I talk about column, this is the column. The column, each and every column has some set of attributes. So there is a column name in the top, followed by sequence of attributes: Balaji, Ganesh, Sudhir. And This is another column name age followed by sequence of attributes 25, 20, 18. Right? So by looking at this column, can I say that this column, this information is now very much structural and very much organized? Can I say that the information that I'm looking at is very much structural and organized in the form of table? What do I really mean? By looking at this, I am in a position enough to say, okay, this is what the first, this is row. The first row is representing student's name and the age, followed by the first student name, Balaji, age 25, second student name, third row. This is talking about rows, or you can call it as records. We'll discuss this in future. We are trying to understand what is a database now. Okay, so you have a row, and you also have what? You also have columns. Right? So row is also called as records. Okay, you can call it as either as rows, or you can call it like records. Self-explanatory, right? And columns, they are also called as attributes. Okay? So everything combinedly, okay, I can call this part as what? The combination of rows and columns is called as what? A table, I can say. Okay, this is called as what? Table. This is called as what? Table. Okay, and always remember, so when a table is created, the table name should be unique. Okay, let me give the table name as student details, or students details. Okay, so I'm looking at three things here. If I deeply observe, I am just looking at three things here. So, okay, I have a table. My table has rows and columns. Okay, in the columns I have attributes. In the rows I have the actual piece of information. By looking at the rows, I can conclude that I can take each and every data and I can represent that in the meaningful format. Okay, how I can do that? Okay, Balaji. Okay, Balaji is here. Okay, so by using the backend application, I can say my student name is Balaji. Student name is what? Student name is Balaji. Okay, and what is what? And his age is, and he is 25 years old. 25-year old. Right? By using backend layers, I can fetch the information from the database and I can display this meaningful information in the console. Likewise, next information is Ganesh. Okay, this time student name is Ganesh, and he is what? He is 20-year old. He is 20 years old. Right? Now we were understood what is a database. If you want to represent any information in the form of table, okay, I can write it like, please be informed that if you want to represent any information in the form of table, okay, where the table has the unique name, with rows and columns representing records and attributes respect to the actual data. Okay, I can say that okay, I can remove this. Okay, so what I'm saying is, if you want to represent any information in the form of table, meaningful information in the form of table, where the table has the unique names, table has to be with the unique name with rows and columns representing records and attributes. Okay, and get stored in a particular platform, which is called as what? database. I think this is making more sense, right? No? Now, whatever the database that you choose, whatever the database you choose, now we are trying to understand what is Oracle. I have said it is an RDBMS product. Still, we don't know what is RDMS. So, to understand RDBMS, we have understood about what is data. We know what is data, right? And we have also understood about what is information. Okay, information is more structured than data. It is giving some meaningful messages to the end user. Okay, information is very much meaningful. Okay, after that, we have understood about what is the database. Okay, what is the database? You take that information and you give a table. You give it a table with rows and columns, and you structure that information and you organize that information in the form of table, right? And you do what? You store the structure in a particular platform, which is called as what? Which is called as a database. Okay, so everything is okay. Now, what is relation database? Question is, what is RDBMS? What is RDBMS? When I say RDBMS, RDBMS is an acronym for RDBMS. It is an acronym for Relational Database Management System. It is an acronym for what? Relational Database Management System. Right? So, firstly, we will understand what is database management system. Okay? Then we will make a relation. We will make a relation so that you will get to know what is the complete RDBMS. Have you understood so far? Type S in the chat box. I'm keeping it very slow because everyone are able to type messages.
Not getting the messages.
Okay, no issues. If you have any audio interruptions, please let me know. We will continue. RDBMS, Relational Database Management System. Now we focus, guys. So this RDBMS is a very interesting content. To understand this, okay, I want to take a web application. We focus here. I'm considering a tiny web application. So this is my web application. Let us say I have a front end. Okay. So this logic is common for all software developers. You can be a front end developer, you can be a back end developer, or you can be a database developer. Whatever it is, this logic is common for all the developers. So in the front end, I am choosing. Okay, so there is a form. There is a name form. Is the type. Okay, along with that name form, you also have what? You also have something like the age form. Okay, I'm taking two forms. Okay, so to design this front end, just assume that they are using JavaScript. So, sir, what is JavaScript? Don't worry about this. We are not learning JavaScript, not jQuery, JavaScript. What is this JavaScript? We don't know. So this is JavaScript is a language, scripting language that is used to design the user interface. So whatever the things that you are seeing, it may be developed with JavaScript. It is just a language, kind of scripting language. Okay, and you have what? This is the front end layer. We have seen these things. Front end layer. Now see what will happen. If you want to store any data, now let us try to understand how the data is going to get stored. Now there is a backend layer. Okay. In our assumption, let us say that we are using Java programming language in the backend layer. What is the actual job of this backend layer? Very simple. It will take the information from the front end, and if there is any processing required, it is going to do that processing, or if there is any manipulation required, it is going to do that manipulations. In a simple words, I am putting it: processing and manipulations. Okay, and there is another layer called the third layer. What is that layer? Yesterday I have said persistence layer or database layer. What is it? Persistence layer or database layer. So since we are learning Oracle with SQL, right? So we can say this is the Oracle database. Third layer. What is the name of this layer? A persistence layer or database layer. It is common for all software, all web applications. This will never change. This structure will never change. Persistence layer. Now see what will happen. So this is form. Let us say that this is form. I have two forms. Okay. If I log into, let us say that I am logging into something like www.balajit.com. This is my website. As soon as I open this website, as soon as I hit on this URL, you get FM. Please enter your details. Okay, first form is this, and also I have another form, and also let us say that I have another form. Let me take that form like, okay, courses offered. So you have Python, you have Java, you have Oracle. Okay, there will be 3 checkboxes. Okay, 3 checkboxes. What you will do? Okay, this is another form. Okay, you will just check the boxes. That's it, and you have a button, submit button. Okay, submit button. Okay, this is the form 2. Okay, this is for our imagination. This is a form. Let us keep it aside. Okay, now you are editing this URL www.balaji18.com. Okay, as soon as you hit that URL, you are getting this in the FP. You are getting this in the front end. Okay, so please enter your name and enter your age. So what you are going to do? You will enter your name as what? Let us say that you are entering your name as Balaji, right? Okay, and you are entering your age as 20. Let me do the other way. So one of the students want to join my classes, so he is going to enter his name. So he is entering his name as capital Balaji, and it is entering his age as what? Something like 25. If what happens, these two information, okay, this is the request. As soon as you hit on submit button, let's imagine that there is a submit button here. Imagine that you have what? You have a submit button. Focus here, guys. Now we are trying to understand what is relational database. So you are hitting the submit button. As soon as you hit the submit button, okay, a request will be sent. Okay, the moment you click on submit button, the moment you turn submit button, okay, a request will be sent. Okay, a request will be sent to the backend layer. This backend layer will catch the information. What information is going to catch? Capital Balaji. Okay, it will do process. Okay, backend layer is always there to perform any manipulations or to perform any kind of processing. So see here, the end user has given everything in caps letter. So the backend layer will ensure that, okay, it will change the information according to the requirement. So let us say that it is trying to keep the first letter of the word as of the name as caps, and everything is in small. Okay, and it is also going to change 25. So there is no issues with the age. Okay, the processing will be done by the backend layer. It is going to keep this as 25 itself, and also backend layer will also have a logic to communicate to the database. So it is going to use a JDBC tool. Since we are using Java JDBC tool. Since you are using Java, it is going to use JDBC, Java Database Connectivity Tool. Okay, it is going to communicate with the database by using the SQL language. Because Oracle understands only the SQL language. So this set of processing is being taken care of by the backend layer. And again, this two set of information will go as a request to the database. Okay, and the backend layer is going to communicate with the database by using the SQL language. Now focus here, SQL language, and there will be logic written here. Backend layer will say, okay, hey Oracle, can you create a table? I have two pieces of information. One is Balaji, and second one is, and one is a string, and second one is a number. I have two pieces of information. I want you to create a database, create a table for this, and store the information. You talk these things to Oracle, okay, or this backend layer will talk these things to Oracle in the SQL language, and you give some you write some instructions. Okay, you usually write some instructions. Okay, in this case, let us say that you are using this create a table. So you want to create and you want to insert the data. Create the table, and after creating it, you want to insert the data. These two instructions you are giving to to the Oracle in the form of SQL language. Then what SQL will do is going to create a structure. Okay, a table will be created. Okay, and backend layer will specify the table name, Okay, let us say that backend layer is saying, okay, the table name has to be what? Students table. Student details. The backend layer is going to define what? It is going to define the column name. Okay, SN is standing for what? Student name. The backend layer is going to define what? It is going to define the another column name, which is what? Age, SH, student age. Okay, and this information will be stored as a record. Balaji. Okay, and you know what? 25. So one table is created. In the one table, you have one record, Balaji and 25. Record, when I say record, it is a row. Now see, as soon as this is done, if the table is created successfully, okay, response will come. Response will come. Okay, and the response says what? True. Something. Okay, just imagine true. Okay, and the backend layer will communicate with the front end layer saying that, okay, saying something like, okay, this table is created successfully. Some useful message. And as soon as if the table is creating successfully, the second form will be open. So first form, the job of the first form is done. Okay, the second form will be open. Okay, now Balaji has to choose what kind of courses he would like to take. Okay, now say Balaji is planning to choose, okay, and he is planning to choose Python and Java. Or let us say that he is planning to choose both Python. You want to learn both Python and Java, and he is clicking on submit button. Right, again the request will be this time second request. Okay, previously this was the first request. Let me add 1 year. Let me add 1 year. And this is the response. 1. Now the second form 2. Form 2 is sending a request. So what this form 2 is sending? Let me remove all this. Form 2 is sending two information. Balaji has chosen what? Balaji has chosen Python and Balaji has chosen Java language. Now we focus here. Balaji has chosen Python and Balaji has chosen Java language. Right? Previously, so this is what our actual table looks like. Okay, this is the first table. Okay. Student name and student age. Student name and student age. Student name is Balaji. Student age is 25. This is the first table created inside the database. And also along with the first table, okay, I forgot to mention something. There will be a sequence of numbers. There will be a primary key. So I will tell you what is primary key. Okay, so there will be serial number. Let us say that there will be a serial number will be created. Let us say that SNO. Okay, so it is going to give the uniqueness. Serial number, or else I can say that student ID, I can say, whatever it is. It has to be unique. Let us say that 1. It is auto-generated. Okay, you don't generate these things. You will give instructions in the form of SQL language. SQL will take care of the structure. Okay, how you are giving that instruction, that we are going to learn in the future, that you are going to learn from tomorrow. What is an SQL language, that we will learn. First, understand what is relational database. Right? So I have missed another table, right? So let me take it as that. This is the table of what? SNO, serial number, K1. Usually you call it as PK. PK means primary key. So what is primary key? Primary key is a key that is going to talk about the unique identity. For now, just we will keep it simple. PK is a primary key which is going to talk about the unique identity, PK. Okay, so we have done with the first request. Now we are talking about the second request. What second request says? Okay, the Balaji has chosen Python and Java. Okay, and you are giving it to the backend layer. What backend layer is going to do? And again in the backend layer, the backend developers are going to give instructions to the Oracle database in SQL language, saying that this two piece of information has been selected by whom? This two set of courses has been selected by whom? Balaji has selected these two set of courses. Python has been selected by Balaji and Java has also been selected by Balaji. Right? What it is going to do, and the backend layer team, they instruct Oracle in the form of SQL language to create another table. Okay, now focus here. To create another table, and this time this table will have 2 columns. Okay, 2 columns. The name of the name of the second column is courses chosen. or let us say courses. Okay, so there will be courses like Java, and Balaji is also chosen what? Balaji is also chosen Python. Okay, and here you have something like FK. FK is something like foreign key. I will tell you what is the meaning of this FK. FK is also like foreign key, right? Now Java is chosen by whom? Balaji. Python is also chosen by who? Balaji. How this table will know this Java is chosen by Balaji and this Python will be chosen by Balaji? Okay, this table will make a relationship with the table. Let me put this in the big table format. Okay. Second table is created. Second table has how many columns? Second table has only 2 columns. One is what? Courses. Second one is what? I mean, courses column is there, and foreign key is there. I mean, foreign key. I will tell you what is this foreign key. Foreign key, right? Now you see these 2 courses are chosen by Balaji, Python and Java. Okay. Under the courses column, you keep Python and Java. Python and Java. Okay. Now you see they were chosen by whom? Balaji. Because in the registration form, Balaji has chosen Python and Java. And there is a table. How do you link these 2 tables? How do you link these 2 tables? Okay. If you see the table 1, this is the table 1. Students table. Students table. Okay, this is the table 2, courses table. Courses table. And Balaji has chosen Python and Java. What you will do, you will take the primary. This is unique identity. This is unique identity of student table. When I say 1, it is like you're talking about Balaji and his age 5. Okay, you will take this unique identity and you will place it as a foreign key in the table 2. Okay, now what you are actually doing, what the database is actually doing, okay, a relationship is being created. If you take 1 in the student table, 1 is representing Balaji and 25. If you take the same 1 in the courses table, okay, 1 is Balaji who has taken Python, 1 is Balaji who has also taken Java. It is representing what? An additional information. So don't you think that there is an interlinking between the table 1 and table 2? I can say that the table with the primary key is called as what? Guys, if you are facing any audio disruption, please let me know, guys. Please unmute and speak to me, okay? Just don't stay silent. Are you able to hear now? Hello?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, are you able to see my screen? Sometimes there will be some interruption. By this, you may not hear my voice or my screen may not be shared. So what I was saying, I have 2 tables are created according to the forms in the database, and this is the students table and this is the courses offered, courses table. Okay, so first in the first form, the details are Balaji and 25. Okay, this is how it has been saved as a table. Second form, this is all about choosing the courses, right? So Balaji has chosen what? Balaji, and first form says Balaji age 25, and he has chosen Python and Java courses. So 2 tables are created. Okay, and the first table has the primary key. Don't worry what is primary key. Primary key is something like is going to talk about the unique identity, uniqueness. Okay, foreign key is something like foreign key will be pointing to the primary key to make a relation. This is the foreign key. It is to make a relationship between 2 tables. Okay, now in the table 1 you have this information. In the table 2, this same Balaji has chosen Python courses and Java courses, and you are using 1. This 1 is representing the primary key of another table. 1 is representing the primary key of another table. By looking at this foreign key, I can able to understand, okay, this 1 is all about the primary key of another table. So this 1 is all about this one. Okay, this 1 is all about this one. I will explain you what is primary key and foreign key in detail in the future topics. So now try to understand the relation. A relationship is made here. The relationship is being made between 2 tables. When I say this, okay, so the table which has the primary key will be the parent table. Okay, the table which has the foreign key will be the child table. Now there is a relationship between parent table and child table with the help of what? With the help of the primary key. So by using this primary key, I am able to use this primary key in another table to refer to this data. To refer to what? To refer to this additional data, Balaji and 25. So what is happening here? I am making a relation. I am making a relation. And the data is being managed. Data is being managed with the help of table. Data is meaning managed with the help of table. That's why this called as what? Relational database management system. Okay. A relationship is happening between two tables. Okay, relational. Okay, data is getting managed properly. Okay, that's why it is called as what? Relational database management system. That's why it is called as what? RDBMS product. Right now we might be getting okay. Now second, this is a second request. Me take it as second request, and because of the second request, what is happening? You are able to do what? You are able to a table, second table is getting created. Okay, and you are using a constraint like foreign key, okay, to refer to the what kind of courses that the Balaji has taken, isn't it? And the response is coming to and to. Okay. So after giving this response, what happens? Again, it will come to the the actual page. Okay, what is the actual page? What is the the welcome page? Again, name. Name. You have name. You have age. Right? Name and you have age. Now second person will come, he will enter his name. Let us say that he's entering name as Ganesh and age some age. Okay, in the table, in the actual table, okay, serial number will be what? The primary key, second person will be there, and Ganesh will be the second student's name, right? And he is going to enter his age as well, 20. Okay, after this request, a second form will be sent. Okay, and again there will be another form. After entering this information, there another form will be displayed in the screen. What is that another form? Courses offered. Okay, courses offered. Okay, let us say that Ganesh is choosing Oracle. You have Python, you have Java, you have Oracle. Java, and the last one is what? You have Oracle. Okay, there are three checklists. Okay, Ganesh is trying to choose only Oracle. Is trying to choose one. He just wants to learn Oracle, and after choosing this, he will be hitting the submit button. He will be hitting what? He will be hitting the submit button. Right? What happens? Okay. In the next table, what is the course? Oracle. Chosen by whom? Chosen by Ganesh. What is the primary key of the Ganesh? 2. Okay. 2 will be placed as a foreign key in the second table. Okay. By using this reference, who has chosen Oracle? Hey, who has chosen Oracle? Okay, there is a foreign key 2. When I say foreign key 2, this foreign key 2 has already made a relationship with what? Relationship with another table. Okay, so it is going to search for this key. Now you will get the complete information. Okay, Ganesh has chosen Oracle. Let us say, hey, who has chosen Python and Java? 1, 1. Okay, go refer 1, 1. In the another table, you will get Balaji 25. So a relationship is happening between two tables. Now you may be thinking, okay, third person. Let us say the third person is what? Third person is something like Ramu. Okay, Ramu's his age is what? Something like 45. I'm sorry, 29. Okay, Ramu 29. Okay, and he is choosing all the three languages, Python, Java, and Oracle. What happens? Okay, 3. Okay, foreign key will be 3 for 3 times. Okay, and the information here will be what? Python, okay, Java, and Oracle. Now if I ask you, hey, who has chosen Python, Oracle, Java, you will refer to this foreign key. Foreign key says 3. Okay, refer this key with the parent table, which is what? Students table. Now you will get Ramu. The idea is we are trying to understand the relations. Okay, every time you are making a relationship between two tables. In this case, the relationship is happening between two tables. In future, you make relationship with n number of tables. You always make a relation. You don't work with only one table. You create lot of table, and each and every table will have interrelated relation between them. That is the reason it is called as what relational database management system. RDMS product is a popular product. Okay, if you ask me, sir, only Oracle is using RDBMS product or software? No, the you have MySQL. It is also using RDBMS. Okay, if you learn Oracle, it is already that you have also learned MySQL. Okay, SQL Server, Oracle. Okay, Sybase. So many products are there in the market, but these three are very popular. RDBMS product. That's why it is called as what? RDBMS. Any questions so far? Do you have any questions? We have just understood what is. Don't ask me what is this UI. Don't ask me what is this backend. Our job is to learn this. Right? Any questions? Unmute and speak.
No, no, sir.
No. Okay. Now you see. Now we have understood what is. Now what we have understood what is Oracle and what is RDBMS product. Okay. Now we will understand. Okay. After learning this Oracle, what kind of jobs that I can apply? What are the roles and developments that I can choose after learning this particular course? After learning this particular course, what are the roles and what are the positions? To what positions I can apply for? Okay, job roles. I'm talking about the job opportunities. Okay, let me remove this. Okay, job opportunities. Oh. Okay, there are two options, guys, in the market. When you say, I know Oracle, when you keep the Oracle in your resume, there are two opportunities. One is you can become the database developer. Second one is you can become what? Database admin, DBA. Okay, roles of database. Roles of database. Okay, there are two major roles. One is database developer, DB developer. Second one is what? Second one is database admin, DB admin. Okay, so to become a database developer, you have to learn what? You have to learn one of the RDBMS product. It can be Oracle or it can be MySQL, whatever it is. Since we are learning Oracle, so we are going to keep Oracle in the resume. Okay, and also along with this, you should be good in the operating system like Windows or Linux. Okay, or Unix, any one of the operating system. To become database admin, right, you should learn what? Oracle DBA, Oracle Database Administration. Okay, and also you can choose any one of the operating system. But in the market, they are preferring to what? They are going with Linux operating system. Okay. Our course is offering what? We are trying to become what? We are trying to become the DB developer. Why we are becoming DB developer? If you take DB admin, the roles and responsibilities are very small in the DB admin, guys. What do I really mean by that? When I say roles and opportunities, okay, when I say roles of DB admin, okay, after for example, after 5 years of experience, after serving as a DB admin for 5 years, there will be no opportunities. You have to do the same things over and over again, and there will be no improvement. Okay, and the salary remains same. There are no possible opportunities outside. Okay, the major roles that you are going to do by choosing DB admin is like same thing. Installation you will do. Okay, creating tables you will do, or restore databases. Like you will do something like performance tuning, things like that. Okay, installation things. Installing software. How do you install? One install is going to install the software. Creating usernames and the password. Creating username and password for the new developers, okay, and creating backups. The common, the what we call it as the regular things. The regular things that has to be taken care will be taken care by choosing DB admin, creating what we call it as creating backups, and exporting data, right? And DB upgrades, right? And creating new databases. See, the routine things will be taken care by DB admin. He will act as admin to ensure all these things are taken care. But when you go with the DB developer, database developer, you do a lot of things. You do a lot of things as a developer. What are the things that you are going to do as a DB developer? Okay, these are the list of things. Let me list it over here. You take care of what? You take care of creating tables. Okay, you take care of altering tables. You take care of creating views. Okay, creating indexes. Okay, you take care of writing your own logics. So you use your analytical skills and logical skills as a DB developer. It means literally the opportunities are very big in the DB developers, and you also handle all kind of real-time exception that is occurring in the databases. And also you will write, you can write your own user-defined SQL queries. Okay, SQL queries. As a developer, the opportunity is very huge as a developer, but as a admin, the opportunity is very less. So this course is talking about the DB developer. By learning this DB developer, these things will also be covered, but we are not going to cover this Linux part. This Linux part will not be covered, because when you want to become DB admin, this Linux operating system is very important. The combination of Linux operating system as well as the DB admin can land a job as a DB administrator. But when you want to become DB developer, you just need to learn Oracle DB, and you have to learn the SQL language, and you can choose any operating system. So we are going with Windows operating system, and you will be learning all these concepts, and also things like how to perform installation, how to change roles, how to create username and password, how to create backups. Small things will be covered from the admin topics as well. Right? Apart from this, so when you talk about the syllabus, so we are going to see there are many Oracle versions. We are going to focus on Oracle 19c. So this is the version that is one of the latest version that is being used in the market in every IT industry. Right? And also, when you talk about the complete syllabus, we will be focusing on only 6 topics. Okay? Only 6 topics we will be focusing. Don't think that sir is going to teach only 6 topics. So each and every topic will be taking at least 7 to 8 classes. First topic is DBMS, we will see complete DBMS. Second one is complete structure of Oracle, we will see. Third one is complete SQL commands, you will see. Okay? And the fourth one is we have something like normalization and denormalization. Okay? It is like just you will divide the tables into many parts, okay, many individual, divide the big table into smaller pieces, okay, for the better consistency. We will see this in detail, normalization, denormalization, and we will also learn about the advanced SQL. Advanced SQL is what? PLSQL. Fifth one, PLSQL. Okay, and the sixth one is we will also learn what? Dynamic SQL. Dynamic SQL. Okay, so this is the syllabus. When you look at the syllabus, it is a matter of 6 points, but it is not 6 points. Each and every topic will take at least 6 to 8 sections. So by completing all these 6 sections, I need at least 60 sessions. After learning the 60 sessions, you can try as as a 5 years candidate, or you can try as a fresher, and I will help you with the resume preparation. And also apart from this, okay, you can also do what? You will be becoming good in writing SQL queries, which is also used for the other database tools like MySQL and SQL Server, you will be good at PLSQL queries, advanced SQL. Okay? From basics to advanced, everything will be covered in this course. Okay? When someone is asking you what is data, what is information, what is database, what is Oracle, now you are in the position to answer these things. So when you come across what is RDBMS, this is what the RDBMS means. This is what the RDBMS means, making a relation between two tables. Right? And this is what the syllabus. These are the roles and responsibilities. Look into this, right? And you can go as admin, you can go as a developer. So this is highly recommended. This is highly recommended. This is not recommended. And also after becoming DB developer, okay, you can use this as an add-on if you want to learn other courses like data science, data analyst, Power BI developer, and if you want to become full stack developer, if you want to become Java backend developer, okay, this is very important. Not this is not important. By learning this, it will be added as an additional advantage to learn the courses that has the complete dependency on Oracle or SQL language, right? And tomorrow we will start. Okay, tomorrow we are going to start the first topic, which is what the types of databases. We are getting into actual Oracle subject, types of databases. Okay. From there, every topic will be on top of Oracle and SQL. Do you have any questions for me today? Any questions?
No, sir. Thank you.